Is it me, or do I feel like we've all been lied to growing up?
I'm literally having like a midlife crisis. Like, all these jobs I hear are paying $23, $24, $25 an hour, and I'm not trying to sound ungrateful, but like, that's just not enough money.
Hot take, college is the biggest scam that we sell to humans.
You're telling me I owe the government $31,000?
Unless you're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, or an accountant, college is a total waste of time.
Hundreds of thousands of Americans are skipping college and taking on pay-by-the-hour work amid fears over skyrocketing tuition and student debt.
So it used to be that you were guaranteed a job if you went to college. In 2025, is that still the case? We're going to take a look today.
Is it me, or do I feel like we've all been lied to growing up in elementary school, middle school, and high school? We were literally all taught that going to college, graduating will mean, we would all get, good jobs, good careers, a lot of money. And that's not the case now. It's hard to get a job. Jobs are not paying that much. Most jobs aren't paying that much. It's close to minimum wage. And employers do not care whether or not a candidate has a degree. It's not even guaranteed getting your master's will mean you'll be successful, have a good career. I mean, it does depend on what you do. But really, I feel like I've been, bamboozled. I've been lied to, like literally.
Fortunately, buddy, you have been bamboozled. With this job market, it doesn't matter if you go get a college degree, it seems. With AI and the technology advancements that we've had thus far this year, it already seems like college may just be, insignificant, futile, just not worth going to, because it's just a big bag of debt that follows you. And unfortunately, some people are in situations where they have gotten college degrees, and those degrees are like over 100, 200. They're in debt for perpetuity.
One eternity later.
Because of the interest rate that they have. I don't know how they even get out of these situations, and I would hate to be in that.
Hot take, college is the biggest scam that we sell to humans. I don't think people understand that college is literally a business. They're there to take your money. In this day and age, if you have a diploma, you can go ahead and wipe your ass with it.
College is basically there to socialize, build your social group. That's what it seems like. That seems like the biggest takeaway that you can get from college. Building a bigger, broader friend group. Other than that,
Unless your degree is required for your job, like nursing, lawyers, Getting your business degree, your marketing degree, your communications degree, literally a waste of your time and money. I didn't go to college, and I've been making a minimum of 6 figures since I was 20 years old, doing multiple different things. The system is made for you to not figure it out. Why is it illegal to drink alcohol under the age of 21, yet you go to college to drink? And all of the people of authority just kind of shut their eyes unless someone brings it up, and then they have to do something about it. It's literally a distraction. The system is set up for you to fail. Be in debt, sleep with a bunch of people, drink alcohol, do drugs. You can Google it. Nearly 50% of Americans don't use their college degree. Majority of people use or look at college as a 4-year spring break. And this obviously doesn't apply to everyone, but I totally understand and respect people who are going to college with a purpose and plan to use the degree and know what they want to do somewhat. Let's say, you get that degree, you might be making lots of money at your job, but the one thing you're never going to have is your time freedom. I will 100% say what has changed my life is not the money I'm making, but the time freedom that I have earned for myself. I obviously work every day, but I can work whenever I want, wherever I want, and I make a fuck ton of money doing it. I get this question all the time, and it can differ for anyone, but like, what if my parents are paying for it? I'm on a full ride. I should just go and get my degree. If I would have went and got my degree and spent those 4 years in school, I would never be where I am right now as a 22-year-old making a fuck ton of money, living in Miami, living my Pilates, Range Rover mom lifestyle that I built for myself. By jumping into life instead of going into school, I am ahead of every single person I know my age. And I owe it to not putting myself through school.
That creator definitely hit the nail on the head. College is a big waste of time for the most part, in the current environment that we live in. Everything that I've achieved outside of college didn't come from it. It didn't Maybe my way of thinking may have came from being in a college setting and making me more studious, I guess. But other than that, nothing from the college itself was able to benefit my life as far as making money. The main things that benefited me was the times that I took the initiative to start something. In that situation, that's where I was able to start climbing the ladder, learning information that is kind of hidden from other people, that, families that have wealth, they know this stuff and they pass it down. Doing things on your own, finding that different way of going about it, because you may be just wasting 4 or 5 years in college for a degree that you're going to be paying for the rest of your life. That's crazy.
I'm literally having like a midlife crisis. Like, all these jobs out here are paying $23, $24, $25 an hour, and I'm not trying to sound ungrateful, but like, that's just not enough money. Like, I cannot survive. I cannot live. I have kids. Like, I cannot use $23, $24, $25 an hour and make a living.
In today's market, in today's ecosystem, whatever you want to call it, it's not possible. I think I said that in one of my other videos. I may have not put it out, but $20 an hour is not possible to live off of, especially if you have kids. It does not make sense. You have to have 2 incomes, and even then, you're still living to your means, what's the point of life at that point? People are just robots for the most part. They're just doing the same mundane activities and not having any growth within their life. And that creates a very hostile society, if you ask me.
Okay, like, it's not enough money. It's simply not enough money. It's just not. And it's like, did I go back to school and get a bachelor's degree for what? What did I get a bachelor's degree for? To make $23, $24, $25 an hour? For what?
Make the trade-off make sense, guys. Make the trade-off make sense. You're going to school, catching $30,000, $40,000 worth of debt just to make a few extra dollars. Huh? A few extra dollars, guys. You have to think about that. It's like people don't do the math. It's just doing math at this point. If you do the math, it just doesn't make sense. Now, luckily, we're living in a different age. You can do stuff to change your trajectory. It just takes a little bit of elbow grease and you getting yourself out there or figuring out something new.
Unless you're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, or an accountant, college is a total waste of time. I'm sorry, all the college people and highly educated people with really expensive pieces of paper on your wall. The truth of the matter is there's only 3 people in my life that I care that have a college education or college at all: a doctor, a lawyer, or an accountant. At the end of the day, man, we have supercomputers in our pockets. Like, my son literally has learned Photoshop and videography through YouTube and is making significantly more money than anybody that he knows by doing photography and videography by what he learned on YouTube in 2 months. I'm not gonna say it's a scam, but college is not necessarily the best place for you to send your kids or spend any money or spend any time. Just go to YouTube.
Kind of brings it back to what I said earlier. I mean, you can figure all of this stuff out on YouTube. YouTube University, guys, that's what you can do. You can YouTube University everything for the most part. You're going to college, you're wasting time, you're wasting money, you're putting yourself in a debt that most people don't get out of. And you know the funny thing that nobody talks about, and it's because I'm in this field, that's the reason why I know this. So the funny thing people don't talk about is when somebody dies and they have debt. Depending on that type of debt, is transferred to your kids. So whatever assets or anything that you own, it's coming out of your assets before they reap anything. So you have to take that into consideration when you're building your life and you have this big old debt, college, just sitting there. If you don't take care of that before the end of your life, your kids are gonna have to take care of that. And if they have that debt as well, what is going on?
Hundreds of thousands of Americans are skipping college and taking on pay-by-the-hour work amid fears over skyrocketing tuition and student debt. And this is a great thing. If forget the fears about crippling student debt, what they should really realize is that college is a scam, first and foremost, because it shouldn't be that expensive. It isn't overseas, but also because of the degrees that they're giving you that render you absolutely useless. The purpose of college is for the government to have you for 4 years, and these children are coming out. We're starting to realize that. I think what's happening is that my generation has grown up. We have realized how useless our college degrees are, and I hope that we are being encouraged to tell our children that if you have a business idea, go for it. That's it. You don't need to have a meaningless degree. You don't have to say, I went to the University of so-and-so and majored in sociology.
I'm going to wrap it up right here. Candace Owens says it best. You're going to school for the notoriety of just having that degree or getting that degree from a prestigious school. Is it even worth it? I was so astonished to find a place on TikTok that shows me how people can lie about colleges and their accolades in life on their application, on their resume, and a lot of these jobs don't even look into it. If you sound studious, you can get past. Half these people don't care.
All I do is stretch the truth.
Now, I'm not trying to encourage anybody to go to college or not go to college. I'm just trying to put the perspective out there that, hey, maybe this may not be the best option to go to school and get a degree of indoctrination. I'm a person that likes to break the mold. I like to figure it out. Work smarter, not harder. Well, they taught you to work harder. That's never been the name of the game. So guys, I'm gonna leave it here. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment. Let's get some more discussion going. I told you guys I'm gonna be coming every 2 to 3 days. So just keep me engaged. Talk to me about this content. Let's bring up some new ideas from some other topics that we can discuss. It's been a pleasure, guys.
You're telling me I owe the government $31,000 to go to college, but I can't pay that because college didn't even get me a job. It literally didn't get me a job. So I owe $31,000 and I don't have a job.